Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Abel Jets Virtual Group livestream. I am your host, as always, Freezing Falcon, founder and CEO of Abel Jets Virtual Group. First things first, I would like to apologize for the rather unplanned livestream. It just came out in all of a sudden. This is because I was practically just getting back home from work this evening, not knowing whether I could make it to the usual group flight, the usual Friday evening group flights with Aldo Mampir and other VATSIM Indonesia live streamers, but here we are. Fortunately, I can make it, and yes, we can also do a live stream. Before we start this evening's flight, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you are all doing fine, doing well wherever you are watching this live stream from. It's been about a week, I suppose, since last time we've done another live stream. I think that was the New Delhi to Jakarta live stream in the fly-by-wire Airbus A380 in the crystal special livery of Abel Jets MCC. Just try to check that. Yep, it was. Yeah, it's been a week ago, hasn't it? Alright, folks, in this evening's occasion, again, we are still in Jakarta. We will be heading towards Singapore. From here in Jakarta, we are currently standing at the city's primary international airport at Soekarno-Hatta International Airport. We'll be heading to Singapore, as I've mentioned, to its Changi International Airport with the Phoenix Simulations Airbus A321-200 with the shocklets, as you can see. This particular airframe that you are observing now, ladies and gentlemen, is actually owned by Rianto Company, which is conglomerate's in-wise flight simulator, which owns several privately owned transport aircraft such as the A321, the Cessna Citation X, etc. But they are operated by Abel Jets Virtual Group. Their operations and their maintenance, etc., they are all done by Abel Jets Virtual Group. The particular airframe that you are seeing this evening, ladies and gentlemen, she's registered as 2-Papa Kilo Delta Uniform and bears the nose name of Tradewind. Rianto Company itself, as I've mentioned, is a conglomerate in flight simulator that primarily runs businesses in the energy field, international trade, as well as logistics. It's a rather busy evening here in Jakarta. We have controllers online ranging from delivery up to center, which is always much appreciated, especially in group flights such as this one. If you want to observe other POVs or perspectives in this group flight, you can head over to Aldo Mampir's TikTok channel, where he is currently live streaming the same group flight, albeit from a different platform. Alright, before we head into the flight deck, let me just try to chat Aldo there. He's flying Singapore Airlines 777-200ER by the looks of it. Alright, it's done. Let's head into the flight deck, shall we? As you may observe, folks, we are currently parked at Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, Terminal 1, I think this is, on the remote stance where the private jet are usually parked at, or privately owned aircraft. The other terminals, such as Terminals 1, 2 and 3, they are obviously designated for commercial airliners. Alright, I haven't really done anything with the flight deck here besides the electrical power-up procedures. Yeah, aligning the IRSs as usual. But nonetheless, yeah, it's still a relatively cold and dark aircraft, so yeah, I suppose we can set her up for this evening's flight to Singapore. Before we do that, let me just try to fetch the flight plan from SimBrief, that is. Our call sign's gonna be Arclight 511 from Jakarta to Singapore. Block time's gonna be about an hour and 50 minutes. Active runway 25 left, 25 right, and 24. We'll be taking 25 left for this evening. 25 left will be. On the other hand, in Singapore itself, does it have any radar stations on the? Yeah, we've got a tower there. Runway 20 right is currently active in Singapore. Runway 20 right. Set that to, yep, 20 right as briefed on SimBrief. Sorry, as selected on SimBrief. Detailed nav logs. Let's calculate for the fuel, about 9 tons. I think that's a bit too much, is it? No, that's too far. Pinang ICAO code. Shiki India Kilo Kilo, that'll be our primary diversion airfield. Just Pangkal Pinang. There we go. Alright, flight plan is being generated in SimBrief. Let's now fetch that into Navigraph, as well as filing the flight plan into VATSIM. Alright, got that. Firing up SayIntentions Entourage as well. You can probably hear in the background. Synchronized 3SX flight plan here. There we go. And obviously we'll have to file the flight plan into VATSIM as well. We'll import the flight plan from SimBrief as well, as you can see through the EFB. Yeah, that's alright. What's the current OAT actually? 37 degrees centigrade. We'll fire up the APU immediately, I suppose. So APU master switch. Oh, we haven't even done the APU fire test. Alright, we'll do that momentarily. I'll try to file the flight plan into VATSIM first before you know, doing the pre-flight procedures. We'll be cruising at flight level 360 this evening, loading about 9 tons of fuel. Flight plan has been filed into VATSIM. There we go. Lots of traffic this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do the electrical power procedure first. Oxygen is not required. VDEC ground power is not required for now. ATCOs are all aligned. Voice recorder CPR test. Good. Oxygen cruise supplies on. Muffler goes on. Do the fire tests. Left engine looks good. Center engine. Sorry, the APU. Why did I say center engine? This is not a. This is not an MD-11, is it? Right engine. Test complete. We'll fire up the APU now. No smoking can come on. Repeats on auto. Fuel pumps are off for now, obviously. At this time of the flight, cargo smoke test. It's good. Alright, we'll move to the pedestal now. As usual, folks, we do have a company frequency which is active on 123.210 MHz. In case that you want to count alongside us in this evening's group flight. Again, it's 123.210 MHz. On the active radio scanner, we'll get Sukarno-Hatta delivery on 121.950. Go.
Selamat malam, this is China 2455.
There goes Lalu.
China 2455.
Round 121.6.
Selamat malam, thank you 555. China 2455 with information data Delta Boeing 747 with 314 POB request ATC clearance to Singapore flight level 30.
VHF2 is online, transponder shut on
Thank you,
auto.
information Delta is correct. Your cleared to destination at flight level 380, initial plan level 240, runway 25 right, Delta to Delta departure. Squawking 6337. Roger, we are clear to destination Singapore flight level 380, initial 240, runway 25 right, Delta to Delta
Let's
departure.
do the
6337 for
refueling bots.
Air China 2455, please prepare for passenger contact ground 121.6, stand by. Roger, 121.6 for push, and thank you, sir.
Gery, good evening.
AOC menu,
Charlie
flight
13 with 156 PLB, type A320, requesting clearance to Surabaya.
Data request. APU is now available. We'll fire up the APU blade for the box.
Clear to destination at flight level 330, initial plan level
Go.
240, runway 25 left, Charlie Alpha to Charlie departures, walking 6365.
There goes our initial load sheet as well. With the FMGC now.
25 left available for Submarine 726.
Inits. That will do the init request.
Submarine 726. From yes, you runway use runway 25 left, Charlie Alpha to Charlie departure.
Roger, thank you. Clear to the Surabaya Airport via the Charlie Alpha to Charlie departure, runway 25 left. Expect level 330 and initial climb 240.
There goes the Pratamina fuel truck coming in. I will now ask Laura, if she's ready to commence boarding.
For push, contact ground 121.6, Submarine 726, Malam.
Delta ground, good evening. Submarine 724 requesting network clearance to Surabaya.
Hi Laura, welcome on board this evening's flight from Jakarta to Singapore. I hope that you are doing well with your crewmates. As usual, if there is anything that goes out of the ordinary, please do let me know. And also please inform me when we are ready to start boarding. Thank you.
Level 330, initial climb level 240, runway 25 left, Charlie Alpha to Charlie departure, squawking 6202.
Clear to destination, flight level 330, initial climb flight level 240, via 25 left and Charlie Alpha to Charlie departure, squawk 6202, Submarine 724.
There she goes.
Correct for position start, contact around 121.6, Submarine
121.6, Submarine 724, thanks.
Boarding please.
Clearance Submarine 76 at gate Golf 69 with information. Request IVR clearance to Surabaya.
That must be from SayIntentions, is it?
Stand by.
I'll go to with request.
Clearance Singapore 967 at gate Golf 26 with information. Mike. Request IVR clearance to Singapore and runway to 5 left.
Ground temperature is currently indicating 27 degrees centigrade.
Delivery, hello, Indonesia 205 on Golf 11, request IVR clearance to Singapore on flight level 360 with Delta.
Indonesia 205 delivery, hello, currently information echo, you are clear to destination S12 level 360, initial climb level 240, runway 255, Delta to Delta departure, squawking 6206.
Clear to destination, runway 25 right, following Delta to Delta departure, initial climb to flower 0, squawking 6206, Indonesia 205.
Indonesia 205 feedback or for push and start, contact ground 121.6,
Contact ground for push and start, thank you, selamat malam at Indonesia 205.
The Alpha Romeo Charlie 511. Apologies folks, Cost index is 20, cruising at level 360 will be. Thanks for our Aditya B page. Fortunately I had to reset GSX there. She had some issues. Still being powered up. Whilst it's doing that, let's fill in the boxes, shall we? So, preliminary load speed for us, 0 fuel weight, 65
Singapore 187 Heavy, selamat malam.
There goes Aldo.
Singapore 187 delivery, selamat malam, go ahead. We are stand Golf 36, requesting clearance to Singapore, Changi Airport, for level 380 with information echo on board, ready to copy, sir. WIGG. Singapore 187, thank you. Information echo is correct. Clear to destination S5, level 380, initial phone level 240, runway 25 right, Delta to Delta departure, 46321.
35.6%.
That'll clear to Singapore S5, Delta to Delta departure, runway 25 right,
planning.
240, standby for level 380, spoken 6321, Singapore 187.
Yes, 9.1 tons fuel on board.
1216 for push, Singapore 187. Makasih banyak Mas Ripu.
Request to be completed. Secretary will just copy.
Ground is on 123.15 safe flight, sir. 123.15. Flight is for the A56. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
We'll be departing out of Jakarta's runway 25 left via the Delta to Charlie departure. Go. Temporary insert. Constraint. Should be good. We'll set a secondary flight plan here. Yeah.
Hello, good evening. Delivery. Standby Whiskey Alpha Lima request ATC clearance to destination 4000 feet, helicopter 139.
Mike Whiskey Alpha Lima, delivering hello. Just to confirm, are you using IFR or VFR?
IFR for helicopter. Whiskey Alpha Lima.
Mike Whiskey Alpha
Lima,
confirm helicopter, sir?
Confirm helicopter.
Departure.
Mike Whiskey Alpha Lima, Roger, standby for clearance.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Okay, we are being refueled. But plans looking good. Alright, let's prepare ourselves to receive our departure clearance this evening. Should climb to level 130 standard across the country. Trains should be good. I'll set the 25 nautical mile situational awareness ring. So we'll set it's just at the airport there with the radar 248 25 nautical mile radius. There we go. That'll be our give or take holding point in case that we experience engine failure, loss of control of winch shear for departure.
Mike Sierra with information India requesting IFR clearance to Bali.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Bali via the CA2K departure, then is filed. Expect runway 24, initial climb 4000. Departure frequency 119.75, squawking 3344, Starship 3 Mike Sierra.
Learjet 6 Sierra Alpha, read back correct. Contact ground on 123.15.
Prepare our departure clearance here.
Just Azure 204.
Cesar Asia 204 delivery, hello.
Just Azure 204 with information echo on board, aircraft type A320 requesting after clearance to Singapore, flight level 340.
Yes, 204, Roger, stand by for clearance number 2.
We'll do the HS here for Sukarno-Hatta International Airport 126.850, that is information Delta is current.
Right. Weather report at 1130 UTC. Wind at 360 degrees, speed at 3 knots. Visibility 8 kilometers. Few clouds at 2,000. Temperature 27 centigrade. 2.24 centigrade. QNH 1008 millibar. 29.76 inches. Trend, no significant changes. Inform ATC on initial contact that you have received information. Foxtrot. This is automatic terminal information service for Soekarno-Hatta Airport information Foxtrot. Arrival runway 25 left.
Delivery, selamat malam, this is Indonesia 560, information echo Airbus A330.
Weather report at 1130 UTC. Wind at 360 degrees, speed at 3 knots. Visibility 8 kilometers. Few clouds at 2,000.
Indonesia 560 delivery, hello. Stand by for clearance number 6.
Standby number 3, Indonesia 560.
Liner Alpha 5, delivery.
Alpha 5, go ahead.
Liner Alpha 5, sorry, level 4,000 feet.
Because our normal checklist.
4,000 feet is
Right, we'll do the departure briefing, shall we?
Level 5,500 feet.
For this evening's flight. I will be pushing back from Stan Romeo 44 at Sukarno-Hatta Airport. Who's this?
Liner Mike, Whiskey Alpha 5, stand clearance ready.
Copy Liner Alpha 5.
Liner Alpha 5 cleared to destination asphalt, 5,500 feet. Runway 255, maintain runway headings, squawking 6217.
Liner Alpha 5, okay, repeat for spot.
Liner Alpha 5, squawking 6217.
Departure briefing, folks.
5,500 feet, runway 25 left, runway heading squawk 6217. Liner Alpha 5.
Liner Alpha 5 negative, runway 25 right.
Yeah, Lord, the lag is back. We'll be pushing back from...
when ready, contact ground 121.6.
Stand number Romeo 44, that is... We'll be expecting runway 25 left for departure, taxi via Sierra Charlie 6 into Sierra Papa 2, left departure out of Sierra 1. We'll be taking the Delta 2 Charlie departure out of runway 25 left, sorry, yep, 25 left.
Clear to Medina, saya Rinti 1 Bravo departure.
Initial climb will be to 11130. We've got some altitude restrictions here. At Pemlo we must be at 3,000 feet or more, maximum 220 knots, and it is slid 4,000. Moving up forwards to Savia we must be 7,000 feet or more, then at Lipip flight level 130 or more, Itubu 190 or more, then at Toltop we must be below level 210. The MSA around the airport reference point, as you can see here, is 2,000 feet on the northern side of the aerodrome and 4,500 feet on the southern side of the aerodrome. Primary threats for this evening are pilot complacency as well as the amount of traffic surrounding us, and pilot fatigue as well, considering that I'm not necessarily in the best of energy state, I suppose. Since any of those to get, in case we have an engine failure or loss of control or reach here, we will fly runway heading, maintain 3,000 feet. Which the both the MSA for the northern side, to the western side of the aerodrome. We'll hold at 25 nautical miles off the airport, right hand turns, 1 minute legs, and decide if we need to return back to Jakarta. If we do need to return back to Jakarta, we are expecting only 25 left for arrival. We are currently beneath our maximum landing weight, which means we can immediately return back to Jakarta if the conditions forces us to do so. So, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, Cynthia? No? Alright, that should complete the departure briefing then.
Clear Alpha to Singapore, flight 400 initially 240.
It's complete. Baggage loading is currently in progress.
Via Delta to Delta departure, squawk 6.
Do the takeoff performance calculations through SimBrief, because I think this is SimBrief is more accurate than the calculator on board the Phoenix EFB.
Indonesia 303 delivery, hello, radio 555, go ahead.
Call 61
we saw flaps to assuming 57 degrees Celsius. 7,000, there are no NADP procedures in effect.
Clear to destination Esport, level 370, initial climb level 240, runway 25 right. Charlie Alpha to Delta.
We'll leave the speeds until we receive our final load sheet. But because refueling is complete, we can now fire up all of the fuel tanks above. Let's see.
Good evening.
Bells good. Come on.
With information Foxtrot Gate Echo 11 requesting clearance to Singapore South.
From U44.
Singapore 967, hello, standby for clearance number 1. Break, Indonesia 303. Again.
Ready to copy IFR to...
Clear to destination number 770, Darren to Delta, runway 25 for departure. Initially flight level
We have
240. And after flight level
171 BOB. There goes someone departing in the Garuda 737-800.
6230, Indonesia 303.
Indonesia 303, respect correct for process start, contact ground 121.6, apply.
Contact ground 121.6, for process start, Indonesia 303.
Singapore 67, clearance ready.
Alright.
Sudah delivery, selamat malam, Sriwijaya 121 with you.
Sriwijaya 121 delivery, hello.
Sriwijaya 121 request for clearance to Singapore with information Echo.
Information Echo is now current, folks. Have to update that.
Sriwijaya 121, roger, standby for clearance number 2, break, Singapore 967, clearance ready, advise ready to copy.
Information Foxtrot rather.
Singapore 967, clear to destination Esport, level 400, initial climb level 240, runway 25 right, Delta to Delta departure, squawking 6353. Sriwijaya 121,
Sriwijaya 121, good sir.
VJ121 clear to destination asphalt level 360, initial climb level 240, runway 25 right, Delta to Delta departure, squawking 6220.
Clear to Singapore, flight level 360, runway 25 right, Delta to Delta departure, runway 25 right, check, squawk 6220, reach 1.
VJ121, respect correct for percent start contact ground 121.6.
Just wait for the frequency to clear up.
121.6, thank you mas, selamat malam, Rendi.
Selamat malam, break, Singapore 967, clearance ready, advisory to copy.
967, go ahead, we had some audio issues, apologies for that.
Singapore 967, roger, clear to destination asphalt level 400, initial climb level 240, runway 25 right, Delta to Delta departure, squawking 6353.
Roger, we're clear to Singapore change here for flight level 400, initial climb flight level 240 off the runway 25 right. Our departure is on the Delta to Delta departure and we'll squawk 6353 Singapore 967.
Singapore 967, respect correct for percent start contact ground 121.6, step right.
Departure via CH.
Sure, ground 121.6, one ready for push and start Singapore 967, so we can make.
Select.
Please repeat our squawk, please.
Stock rounds, corrections, data delivery, Selamat malam, arc light 511 at stand Romeo 44, request radio check please.
Like 511, delivery, hello, good evening, requesting 505.
Roger, arc light 511, aircraft type Airbus A321-200, registration 2-Papa Kilo Delta uniform at stand Romeo 44. We have information parked crowd on board 171 BOB, requesting IFR clearance to Singapore please.
Flight 511, roger. Currently information Golf on board, clear to destination asphalt level 360, initial climb level 240, runway 25 left, Delta to Charlie departure, squawking 6361.
Roger, will copy information Golf, clear to Singapore via the Delta to Charlie, departure runway 25 left, initially climb to level 240, expecting flight level 360 afterwards, and the squawk number is 6361 for arc light 511.
Arc light 511 with correct for percent start contact ground 121.6, step right.
Sudah ground 121.6 for arc light 511. Makasih Mas Arif, jumpa lagi.
Sami-sami Mas Adel.
Right, 121.6. I guess that. Boarding's now complete. Disconnect the GPU. Hawk preparation checklist. Key physical covers removed.
Indonesia 303. Sorry, I forgot about you. Yep. Push start approved. Face south.
9 tons. That's definitely Jose. Bang Jose. Seat belts are on. No smoking signs on as well.
Cabo 807 at the
years 3 nav green.
Singapore 807. No, you're not.
For F1008. Confirmation checklist is complete.
Oh, just clocking 6314.
6361 wasn't it? I've got up.
Indonesia 560, hold short November Papa 2.
Hold short November Papa 2, Indonesia 560. Singapore 807, we're squawking 6314 at stand go 53 default push and start.
Check our final load sheet.
There we go, Singapore 807, push and start approved, face west, expect November Charlie 3.
5.4.
Push and start,
5.6, Mach 2, 25.
face west, expect November Charlie 3.
25 points.
Indonesia
speeds.
560 behind the Jetstar A320. Continue taxi.
B speeds for us.
Holding point November 1.
That'll be 156, 156, 157.
Behind jet traffic to November 1, holding point November 1, Indonesia 56.
157.
Ground, good evening, Singapore 967 Heavy with information Foxtrot, Echo 11, of course, mission start.
Golf Delta Hotel, contact tower.
Station calling, just your call sign again, please.
Singapore 967.
Full start checklist, parking brake is set.
Roger, push and start approved, phase E.
Takeoff speeds thrust 156, sorry, V1 156, VR 156, V2 157, flexing 57 degrees centigrade, flap due for departure, pushing out to 11,000 feet thrust, reduction, thrust reduction, altitude and acceleration height is also are both 1,120 feet, as well as the engine at acceleration altitude. Check.
Monitor tower 118.2.
Windows are closed, left and right hand side, beacons on, start checklist is complete.
Singapore 956, gate Golf 26 via straight ahead, November Charlie 4, welcome to Jakarta.
6, straight ahead, November Charlie 4, Singapore.
Cabin crew, arms, lights and doors please. There goes Lalu.
Air China 2455. Taxi holding point November 1, runway 25 right via November Charlie 3, November Papa 2.
Jose, Jose. Mas Rival, selamat malam Ker. Selamat malam juga Mas Rival. Hope you're enjoying the live stream so far.
November Charlie 3, November Papa 2 for China to 4.5.
Pause the music for pushback.
Selamat malam, Sriwijaya 121, request taxi, request push and start.
Sriwijaya 121, on request, standby number 1.
Standby Sriwijaya 121.
Suita ground, selamat malam Bang Jose. Our flight 511 at start Romeo 44, we are ready for push and start and we have information call on board.
Our flight 511, Scout out the ground, good evening Maspaza, information Golf correct, push and start approved, face east, expects your Charlie 6.
Roger, push and start is approved, facing to the east, expecting Sierra Charlie 6 for our flight 511. Okay.
The ground, good evening again, Subgreen 72.
To the east we go.
Charlie 1 3, requesting push.
You push back.
Supergreen 726, no you're not, squawk 6365, I'll let you push. 6365, Supergreen 726.
Left, that'll be.
And Supergreen 726, just confirm, did you contact delivery for your clearance? Oh yeah, is my clearance still valid for Supergreen 726?
Commencing push.
726, standby. Last station, Indonesia 303. Indonesia 303,
starts.
Indonesia 303, roger, taxi holding point November 1, runway 25 right via November
Oh
23,
Lord,
November
the
Papa 2,
lag spike is
following
back.
Air China 747-8.
Pierre, Sophie, and Julian. Our captain for this flight is
Starting engines number 1 and 2 in sequence, starting in with number 1.
Indonesia 302, hold position. Singapore 9807.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release, lift the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened while seated, as the seatbelt sign may be turned on at any time.
Singapore 807, ground.
Pressure, oxygen masks will drop.
Singapore 807, yes.
To start the flow of oxygen.
Okay, then just checking that you're in my frequency.
Can you give me my departure, my SID?
For assisting others. For water landings, life vests are located under your seats.
Jakarta Alpha ground, Singapore 955 radio.
Indonesia 303, you're gonna have to wait for the Singapore to finish his push.
The red tabs, or by blowing into the tube.
Loud and clear. Also, can you give me my departure,
Brake
my
set.
SID?
Talk with the ground, have a good engine start to may disconnect.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention.
Number 1 stabilized, starting engine number 2.
The meal service, we will have our
Air China 2455, monitor tower frequency 118.2. Have a good flight, bye-bye.
Inform the captain that the cabin is
Tower 118 decimal for Air China 2455 and terima kasih.
118.2.
Selamat malam. You know what, Super Green 726, push and start approved, face east, expect Sierra Charlie 5.
Alright, decimal 2 set for the standby frequency on VHF1. Into rising.
Good evening, Singapore 187 Heavy.
That goes, I'll do.
36 on squawk 6321 requesting push back start.
Right is clear.
Singapore 187, score out the ground, standby hold position.
Singapore 187.
Singapore 967.
Number 2 available.
Singapore 967, taxi holding point November 1, runway 25 right, via November Charlie 6, November Papa 2.
Alright, after start procedure, please.
Holding point November 1, runway 25 right, via November Charlie 6 and November Papa 2. Singapore 967 heavy.
Singapore 807 heavy, ground.
Singapore 807 heavy, go ahead.
807, confirm ready taxi.
Confirm sir, we are ready for taxi.
Singapore 807, thank you. Taxi holding point November 1, runway 25 right, November Charlie 3, November Papa 2, expedite.
Light controls check, ready. Hold up.
Can you signal for
Hold
the
down, neutral. Hold left. Right.
Singapore 807, taxi
Neutral.
holding point November 1, runway
British
25
left.
right, via November Charlie 3,
Alright,
November
neutral.
Papa 2, expedite.
Mac takeoff weight is 25 points, set that. That's about 1 degree up, give or take.
Indonesia 303, ground.
The official Abel Jets Virtual Group safety briefing video shall be.
Indonesia 303, follow the Singapore A350 900 in front of you. Taxi holding point November 1, runway 25 right, via November Charlie 3, November Papa 2.
After checklist, anti-ice,
Hello everyone,
not required, camp status.
Welcome on board one of our aircraft that is part of our 3,000 airplane strong fleet. We're glad to be your airline for your flight today. Before we take off,
Trim 35% set, road trim neutral, after drop checklist is complete, taxi checklist, flight controls check, flap setting clipping 2, lead on with the gear on and also engine mode selector is on normal, standby for ETAM memo.
737-8 MAX, passes from right to left, push and start through face south, expect your November Charlie 3.
So taxiing as Indonesia 303, pushing back, expect November Charlie to 301.
In 2013, when we made this
negative,
airline, we
face south,
concluded that
expect
safety is of
November
our
Charlie
highest
3,
priority.
QNH
All
1008.
aircraft already equipped with safety devices such as seatbelt, oxygen mask, and life vests. In accordance with an international civil aviation organization, seatbelts shall be used when in flight. So whenever the seatbelt sign is lit, please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the plastic to the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. You can undo your seatbelt by pressing the button.
Taxi 2.01, runway 25 left, via Sierra Charlie 5 and Sierra Papa 2 for 3766.
And to the ground, arc light 511, we are ready to taxi.
Tower 118.2.
Oops, sorry.
Welcome to Abel Maintenance Facility. AMF is the world's leading in maintaining aircraft. We have this big hangar which is able to accommodate
to the ground, arc light 511, we are ready to taxi.
This is the proof that we never jeopardize safety. Also, we change the life jacket whenever an aircraft is entering our
runway
facility.
25 left, via Sierra Charlie 6, Sierra Papa 2, number 2 on sequence, following a 15-link A320.
Taxi to holding point 01, runway 25 left via Sierra Charlie 6, Sierra Papa 2, number 2, following a Super Green A320 for arc light 511.
In the event of emergency landing, please take a moment to locate your life jacket.
Brakes release.
It will be below your seat, under the seat in front of you, or under the bed for first class passenger. To use the life jacket, simply take your life jacket, put it over your head, pass the strap around your waist, clip at the front and tighten it. There's a red tag and mouthpiece for inflation and whistle to attract attention. Please inflate your life jacket after leaving the aircraft.
There goes the cabin call.
Singapore 187, QH 1008.
Roger, thank you.
Whenever the aircraft loses the oxygen pressure, a mask will drop from above. Put it on your nose and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow when you brake. Secure your mask first before assisting others.
Oh my lord, the lag spike is back, unfortunately, as you can see. Our taxi checklist, continuing from the ECAM. ECAM memo, take off the blue.
In 2020, we were the world leaders in aviation by number of aircraft by over 3,000 airframe divided into more than 10 child companies, including the Abel Pixel, Abel SAR, Abel Cosmos, Intercontinental, and many more. Also in 2020, we were the first to introduce the innovation of our first Abel Jets living room. Abel Premium Economy, Abel Business, Abel First Class, and Abel Suite.
Indonesia 303, monitor power 118.2, have a good flight.
Usually it's not this laggy though, especially when you're not live streaming.
Please make sure all baggage is secured on the overhead cabin or under the seat in front. Since we made safety is our priority, smoking isn't allowed on any part of the aircraft. Please deboard the aircraft if you need to smoke. Your aircraft is equipped with a life raft in case of emergency water landing. Please take a moment to identify your nearest emergency exit. The cabin crew is pointing it now.
We are now nearing our departure time. Please switch your mobile devices into airplane mode.
I should have selected the
any questions, feel free to
use alternate display render option
yeah.
there in the Phoenix app.
Thank you for choosing us, and thank you for keeping our dreams alive. Have a very pleasant flight.
The display is very laggy.
Roger, runway 9, both clear for takeoff. To Singapore 807 ground.
Singapore 807, go ahead, sir.
Singapore 807, monitor tower frequency 118.2.
Play on the right turn, clear on the left.
118.2, Singapore 807,
Solid bottom, brake, Super Green 726, same for you, monitor tower 118.2, have a good flight. Tower 182, Super Green 726, good night. Night.
Sriwijaya 1 ready for taxi.
Sriwijaya 121, you're gonna be following a Singapore 777-200 via November Charlie 3, November Papa 2, holding point, November 1, runway 25 right, QNH 1008.
Follow Singapore 777 via November Charlie 3 and holding point November 1 via November Charlie 3, November Papa 2, QNH 1008, Sriwijaya 1.
There goes Terminal 1 in the background. You can probably see.
Singapore 187 ground. So he's gone. Sriwijaya 121, taxi holding point November 1, runway 25 right via November Charlie 3, November Papa 2.
Taxi to holding point November 1 via November Charlie 3, November Papa 2, Sriwijaya.
And Sriwijaya 121, I would suggest you expedite getting out of the apron.
Oh lord, the lag spike is back. Just saying.
Nope, you're too late. Sriwijaya 121, you're following the Singapore 777 again.
Evening, Singapore 957, 34
Singapore 957, push and start approved. Face east, expect November Charlie 3.
November Charlie 3, Singapore Alpha 2. QNH1.
So rather a long taxi. We could have done a single engine taxi out, but not really familiar with the procedure, unfortunately.
Singapore 187, confirm ready taxi. Give me 1 minute, Singapore 187. 187, Roger, CJ 121, stop behind him. Stop behind traffic, Sweden.
Take us to another Citylink A320 departing out of 25 left. Play on the left there. Hopefully the lag spike should have subsided.
Thank you. Taxi will deploy November 1, runway 25 right, flight November Charlie 3, November Papa 2. Will deploy November 1, runway 25 right, flight November Charlie 3, November Papa 2, Singapore 187.
Cathay 77, push and start approved. Face south. Push and start approved.
3J121, ground.
Right south, 3J121.
3J121, follow traffic in front of you, November Charlie 3, November Papa 2.
Watching our traffic, for flight November Charlie 3, November Papa 2, 3J121.
Park Light 511, monitor tower 118.2, have a good flight, Captain.
Monitoring Suita Tower 118.2 for Arclight 511. Thank you very much for the service bango. Say jumpa lagi.
Jumpa lagi.
Over to Suita Tower now. Pause the music for departure.
Arclight 511 tower and frequency.
Go ahead for Arclight 511.
Arclight 511, the surface wind 350 degrees 2 knots, QNH 1008, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 25 left for Arclight 511. Alright.
Indonesia 303, contact radar 12795.
Contact radar on 12795, Indonesia 303.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Lineup checklist, takeoff runway 25 left, confirm TCAS, TARA, packs 1 and 2 are on. Lineup checklist is complete. Now let's get out of here. Start the chrono. Setting of thrust.
Indonesia 187 tower and frequency.
Manflex 57 SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Yes, Singapore 807.
Singapore 807 disregard, sir. That was for 187, you can disregard.
knots.
Singapore 807, the surface wind 350 degrees 2 knots, QNH 1008, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. Singapore 807.
Singapore 187 tower and frequency.
B1, rotate. Positive climb, gears coming up. Sorry, positive climb, gears coming up. Nav. And as you can see, folks, the displays are lagging, as I mentioned earlier.
Arclight 511, contact radar 12795.
Contacting Jakarta radar 12795, Arclight 511. Thank you very much for the service. Sampai jumpa lagi.
Jumpa lagi mas, malam.
Malam. 1500.
Indonesia 187 tower frequency.
Set to climb thrust. First climb. Flaps 1 please. 12705.
Singapore 8207, contact radar 12795. Contact radar 12795, Singapore 807. Liner Alpha 5, Dagoff to Charlie arrival, ILS approach runway 14. Dagoff Charlie approach ILS runway 14, number 5.
Is it Johan?
Good afternoon, Jakarta, radar, Singapore 807 is on 2000 feet. Singapore 807, Jakarta, radar, hello, identified, climb flight level 240, unrestricted. Climb level 240, unrestricted, Singapore 807.
Jakarta radar, selamat malam Mas Johan. Arc light 511 at 3,600 feet, climbing to level 130, Delta to Charlie, departure inbound waypoint Islip.
Arc light 511 Jakarta radar, hello, identified, climb via the seat, flight level 240.
Climb via the seat, flight level 240 for arc light 511. Okay, fire the seat folks, fire the seat. Some spoilers. And off we go to Singapore.
Singapore 967, climb flight level 240 without altitude restriction.
Flight level 240, Singapore 967.
Climb to level 240, isn't it? Go up. Go autopilot 1. Turn off the exterior lights.
Delta Radar, selamat malam Singapore 187 Heavy, departure passing 1700 on squawk 6321.
Acceleration height, or altitude rather.
7 Jakarta radar, hello, identified. Climb flight level 240 via the seat. Factors for the data sequencing.
We have now climbed above the safe altitude, and you are permitted
Climb to level 240 via seat and expect factor for sequencing Singapore 187.
coming around shortly with refreshments, and after the meal service, we will have articles from the Rianto Company shop available for sale. Thank you.
Singapore 187, turn left heading 280.
Left 280, Singapore 187.
Off we go folks. It'll be give or take an hour and 30 minutes of flight time by the looks of it.
Flight 511 due to separation, turn right heading 020.
Right heading 020 for our flight 511.
Super Green 726, contact Jakarta 132.15.
Radar 132.15, so Green 726.
That's level 133. Now check 1, 2, and 3. The next frequency is Jakarta Center of Jakarta radar as well, actually 13215. Stand by. Go. Set the TCAS to low. Hope you're enjoying the live stream so far, ladies and gentlemen.
Singapore 187, turn right heading 360.
360, Singapore 187.
Jakarta Rada Selamat Malam, Sriwijaya 11, airport passing 3,500 feet.
Singapore, correction, Sriwijaya 121 Jakarta radar, halo selamat malam identified. Climb flight level 240. Fly heading 290.
Climb level 240 and climb heading 290, Sriwijaya 11.
Our flight 511, turn left heading 330.
Heading 330 for arc light 511. 330, go. You can see just behind the aircraft there, that's the Thousand Islands region. Oh, it's not a province, I think it's part of Jakarta. It's got its own special designation, I suppose. The Thousand Islands region.
Indonesia 303.
Which has these sorts of island resorts. Close in proximity to the capital, that is. Or the ex-capital, to be more precise, considering that the country's capital has moved to Nusantara.
Confirm decimal 15. Sama-sama.
Radar beginning Singapore 957, landing to Marshano.
Singapore 9057 Jakarta radar halo identified. Climb flight level 240, fly heading to 990.
Second to 957.
Climb 240, fly heading 290.
Heading 290 and climb to 240, Singapore 957.
There are lots of people heading towards heading to Singapore this evening. Goodness me. Try to count them if I can. That's a lot of people.
Sriwijaya 121, turn right heading 360.
Heading 360, Sriwijaya 11.
so far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
132.15.
Contacting Jakarta on 132.15 for ArcLight 511. Thank you very much for the service, Mas Johan. Jumpa lagi.
Jumpa lagi.
Jakarta, we'll try to count the
Liner 2, you're lifting my
the
airspace, monitor advisory 122.8, and you can expect Surabaya
the
radar
number of participants later on.
Selamat malam. And Jakarta radar, Subgreen 726, back in the cockpit.
726, welcome back.
Thank you.
Jakarta radar, selamat malam Mas Gery. ArcLight 511 at flight level 230, climbing to flight level 240, currently on a heading of 330.
Arc 511 identified, climb flight level 360.
Continue climb to level 360 for ArcLight 511. 360. There's someone just on our left hand side there, which makes which means we are currently being set on an offset routing, as you can see. An offset to the right, that is. He was somewhere around there. I could see his contrails, but not anymore, I suppose.
Jakarta radar, Supergreen 724 back.
Supergreen 724, welcome back. And you're about to lift my airspace as well. Monitor advisory 122.8, and you can expect Surabaya radar on arrival.
122.8 for now, and expect Surabaya radar on arrival. Supergreen 724, thank you.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Jakarta. Control Singapore is 755.
Double D cubing, hi there. Hi, hope you're enjoying the live stream so far. Welcome on board this evening's live stream.
Identified climb unrestricted level 4.
We've just departed out of Jakarta Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, and we are now well within our climb phase as we head over to Singapore this evening.
Jakarta, selamat malam, Singapore 187 Heavy.
On the other hand, there goes Aldo signing in with the Jakarta radar, that is, to be precise.
Singapore 187, hello, identified, climb flight level 380.
He's right behind us, ladies and gentlemen, Aldo.
Level 300 and climb to level 380, Singapore 187.
Singapore 187, are you able to fly 5 mile left of route?
Stand by Singapore 187.
And as usual, folks, in case that you want to join, you want to chat alongside us in the group flight, we are opening a company frequency at 123.210 megahertz, that is.
Cessna Asia 204 back in the cockpit. Cessna Asia 204, welcome back.
Jakarta Singapore 187, unfortunately my aircraft are not able for the offset at this moment.
187, no worries, continue climb and fly heading 300.
I have a feeling that we will be flying an offset course, an offset route throughout this evening's flight. Considering that the 777 just next to us, he's still there. He's still there. Oh, an A350-900 actually, not a 777. A Singapore A350-900. SIA aircraft, that is. Thomas Septian Eliezer Siahaan. Good evening, Mr. Corporate President. Hidup Rianto Company. Waduh, luar biasa ini. Hati-hati Pak, nanti orangnya datang ke sini. Hope you're enjoying the live stream so far, Pak Thomas.
Arc 511, right heading 340.
Right heading 340 for Arc Light 511. 340. We are being further
187, direct
diverted.
Direct Papa 5 Bravo, Singapore 187.
Take a look at that climb rate, ladies and gentlemen. Just barely making 1,000 feet per minute at the level 280 this aircraft. E321 folks. Doesn't necessarily have the best thrust to weight ratio per se. We've got a tower online as well in Singapore by the looks of it.
Arc like 511, direct to party.
Traffic direct to party for Arc Flight 511.
From direct party.
Ready to descend for
Party.
Papa November Oscar Bravo, descend flight level
That's a
240.
long direct to. See? It's even near our top of descent, to be honest, there at Repov, or our initial approach, our initial star point, that is.
Chester Asia 202 for descent, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
123.7, Chester Asia 202.
There's the interior, the left-hand side sharklet, you can see, of the A321.
Singapore 957, hello, climb and maintain flight level 380.
maintain 380, Singapore 957.
expect ILS approach runway 20 right or 20 center. ILS is currently being utilized here instead of the RNF. Let's use final for now. Go. Perhaps we can also switch to IPNAC required. See here. The taxiway layout in Singapore as well is considerably complex, as you can see here. Have to take a look where we park ourselves at.
Liner 832, hello, climb and maintain level 340. 340, Liner 832.
South apron. Terminal 3. No, that's for the cargo services. That's Terminal 4. The South apron will do, I suppose, gate 461. Well, I mean, take a look at this intersection, folks. That's just, I don't know,
4557,
insane.
contact Singapore radar 123.7.
123.7 for Singapore 576. Thank you, boss.
Indonesia 822, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
123.7 for Indonesia 822, thank you, sir.
Jakarta radar Singapore 961, with you passing flight level 230.
Singapore 961, hello, climb flight level 360.
Climb 360, Singapore 961.
Jakarta radar, ARC Flight 511 requesting permission to leave the cockpit for about 5 minutes.
ARC Flight 511, 5 minutes approved.
Thank you, Mas. Alright, folks, as usual, I need to go to the loo for a minute or two. If there is anything that goes out of the ordinary, please do let me know through the live chat. I will be monitoring it through my phone. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next couple of minutes.
Singapore 967, ready for descent. Singapore 967, descent flight level 340 initial.
We have a delightful selection of
340, Singapore 967.
chicken salad and a delicious vegetarian wrap. After the
Singapore 967 for lower, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
Thank you for your attention.
123.7.
Control Papa November
Papa November Oscar Bravo for lower, contact Jakarta radar 127.905.
127.905, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jakarta radar, Selamat Malam, Wagon Air 819 inbound to Lalu, flight level 340.
Wagon Air 819, hello, confirm squawk number 4123.
Confirm, affirmative 4123, Wagon Air 819.
819 identified, maintain level 340. You are cleared to Jakarta, expect ILS runway 25 left, follow course to Golf arrival.
Clear Jakarta 25 left via the Kurus to Golf departure, Wagon Air 819.
819, respect correct.
Jakarta, Indonesia 205, ready for descent.
Indonesia 205, descent flight level 340 initial.
Descent 340 initial, Indonesia 205.
Indonesia 205, continue descent flight level 300.
Descent flight level 300, Indonesia 205.
Alright folks, I'm back in the flight deck. Fortunately nothing bad happened so far. Except for that stutter. Wow, that was close. Jakarta radar, ARC Flight 511 is back at flight deck.
ARC Flight 511, welcome back.
Alright folks, the usual PA, in case that you've just joined us this evening, please kindly hit the like button on the left hand side of the live stream. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel as well as to grow with the YouTube algorithm there. Share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat as well as in the comment section once this live stream has ended. You can also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues in case that you want to share our journey in the white plane together. In case that you haven't done so, please also kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell just right next to it so you'll not miss any future contents that we will make. In case that you want to support us financially, you can also head over to our SocialPass page at www.socialpass.com/Abel Jets Group, or alternatively you can also scan the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream. Some perks of being donators to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel include your names being written on the running text beneath, and some other perks that you can check for yourselves in the Abel Jets Virtual Group social pass page. Again, it's at www.socialpass.com/Abel Jets Group. Or again, you can also scan the QR code on the left hand side of the live stream. It will directly take you to the page. And any sorts of financial donations, even the smallest ones, are greatly appreciated. And that goes for the PEA for the cruising phase of this evening's flight. I hope you are enjoying the live stream so far.
Hello, climb flight level 360. Climb level 360, Roger 301.
Indonesia 159 selamat malam is with you, climbing flight level.
Indonesia 159, hello, identified, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Indonesia 159.
Jakarta radar Sriwijaya 1 plan broadcast leaving cockpit for 5 minutes.
1 to 1, 5 minutes approved.
Thank you, Sriwijaya.
And I suppose on our left hand side there is the city of Palembang by the looks of it. Get back into the flight deck, shall we? Oh, hello there. We need to prepare our arrival, I suppose.
Singapore 957 Jakarta.
That's Palembang, I suppose. Yep, PLB as denoted by the VOR.
Singapore 957, expedite, reach level 380.
Expecting ILS 20 right for this evening by the rep off to Bravo Star. Transition Ipnak, and we'll insert that into, oh, actually do that first. Rep off Ipnak Igulay Pass Enduro and down to the roadway. We good? Set. We'll set a 25 nautical mile situational awareness ring as usual.
Indonesia 15 requesting leaving cockpit for run
25, sorry, 20 right, that'll be. The radial will be 203. With a radius of 25 nautical miles. As such.
Green 726, you're leaving my airspace, monitor advisory 122.8, you can expect Surabaya radar on arrival.
That goes out TOD already.
Advisory 122.8, expect Surabaya radar on arrival to green 726.
Retrieving our recall time point already.
Right, thanks.
Good evening, Jakarta. Control Singapore 941, passing level 220
We will have to start to fill those up
Singapore 951, hello.
once we reach about 80 miles from our top of descent.
Level 400, Singapore.
Tune into the Singapore ATCOs now. Changi ATCOs information foxtrot currently. 8025.
Information Foxtrot.
Jakarta Radar, selamat malam, Ironbird 4201.
That's a BPN Airlines aircraft.
Ironbird 4201, hello. Identified climb flight level 340.
Climb final level 340, Ironbird 4201.
Feeling 30,000 pressure, temperature 2.24, you have hit 1008 hectopascals.
Finish 108.
Taxiway designations may not be accurate on scenery, refer to Dharma. Please contact the Air 2403.
ETP.
Ironbird 4201 due to traffic, fly heading 300.
Yes, 48 degrees Celsius.
Heading 330 due to traffic, Ironbird 420.
Heading 300.
1606.
300, Ironbird 420.
Transition level 115, but looks a bit standard across Singapore. That 130, that is standard across Southeast Asia, that will be. Barrow winds, it'll be 213. Last falsy makes it 253 feet.
New stop effective error 2403. Arrival via Alpha 264 Airways, text dual heaven star to Wang. ESR traffic conducting visual circuit in the vicinity of Changi Airroom. Acknowledge destination Foxtrot. Report Changi Airport arrival information Foxtrot 51330. Simultaneous parallel descent.
Back to the company frequency. On the other hand, folks, in case that you want to join Aldo in the second leg of this group flight, he will be flying from Singapore to Bali, which unfortunately we will not be doing this evening, considering that I have some other things to do this evening. So, as the title may already give off, we will be terminating this evening's live stream in Singapore instead of Bali, unlike the majority part of the group flight will be.
Ironbird 4201, turn right heading 320.
Right heading 320, Ironbird 420.
Indonesia 303, you're leaving my airspace. Monitor advisory 122 days light. Have a nice flight.
You are leaving your airspace. Monitor advisory 122 days light. Indonesia 303. Singapore 807 request out of cockpit for 10 minutes.
Singapore 807, can you do 5 minutes?
Yes, I can do 5 minutes, Singapore 807.
Feedback in 5 minutes. Break Jetstar 204, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
Singapore radar 123.7, Jetstar 204, good day, Selamat.
Selamat malam, break Air China 2455, contact Singapore 123.7.
Contact Singapore 123.7, flight China
Take care, Lalu.
2455, dan terima kasih mas, selamat malam.
Selamat malam juga. Ironbird 4201, turn right heading 330.
Right heading 330, Ironbird 420.
Wagner 819 requesting descent.
Wagner 819 descent, flight level 240, report passing level 290.
Descending 240 and reporting 290, Wagner 819.
By the looks of it, we have passed our equal time point. We shall be starting our approach briefing momentarily. By the looks of it, we are about 80 miles from our TOD. So we'll do the arrival briefing, shall we? Seabird received messages. Arc Ops. No, that shouldn't be required.
Like level 350.
Alright, you have control. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Thank you. Contact
So, we will be arriving at Singapore via the rep-off to Bravo arrival. Expecting runway 20 right for arrival. You can see at rep-off we must be at level 210 or less, as you can see, and we must be at 250 knots as well. So, double reminder there. Then Reims must be at level. Sorry, we must be at 220 knots. Moving on to Bitam, 7,000 feet or more. At Dovan, 4,000 feet or more. At Bebop, must be at 190 knots or 3,000 feet. Expect radar vectors for approaching to runway 20 by Bebop, holding at Nyland in case we are required to do so. Left hand turns, 1 minute lag. On course 023. Transition level standard craft Southeast Asia, level 130 that is. Runway, oh yeah, no need, sorry, runway 02 right or 20 left, not available for civilian use until further advice because it's, you know, being used by the RSAF, the Republic of Singapore Air Force. The MSA around the Tekong VOR, it's 1,700 feet on the eastern side, northern side and western side up to 11 DME. Beyond that on the northern side it's 1,900 feet or more, 3,100 feet on the western side beyond 11 DME, oh sorry, northwestern side, and then on the southwestern side it's 2,000 feet or more on the MSA that is. We are expecting the ILS approach into runway 20, right? We will be vectored to final by the looks of it. But we've inputted the lead procedure,
Indonesia 838, Selamat
just for completion's sake.
Closing in a few minutes. Monitor advisory 122.8.
Monitor advisory 122.8, Indonesia 838.
The final approach course 108.9 megahertz. Final approach course 203 degrees, and these have been automatically inputted into the aircraft's do. Platform altitude is going to be 1,500 feet or more. We've discussed the MSA earlier. It's exactly the same here. In case of a misapproach, we'll climb straight ahead to 5,000 feet on crossing outbound the Sierra Juliet VOR. On a radial of 146, proceed direct to Samco, holding area. Somewhere around there, Samco. Hold as directed by ATC. Passenger level we've discussed, level 130, simultaneous approaches authorized within runway 20 left or 20 center. LSTM be co-located quite slow, time completion. Good. The procedure is rather tight, should I say here, considering that the airport is, you know, situated proximity to other FIRs, namely Kuala Lumpur and Jakarta. This is the fixed approach fix to Samco, which unfortunately we are flying an Airbus. That would have been automatically inputted into the McDo. It's a standard 3-degree glide slope all the way to touchdown, as you can see. About 9 miles of DME track there from Igula. The MDA, minimum decision altitude, will be 213 feet plus 40 for the buffer height. You know, when the engines pull up on go round, it takes some time, and the aircraft will descend quite a lot in that phase. So usually we take 40 feet, which makes the MDA 253 feet. RVR is going to be 550 meters. 750 when a flight director, autopilot or HUD is not used. No, we will be using FDs and
all station on this frequency. Jakarta radar is currently closing. For you guys going from Jakarta to Singapore, please contact Singapore radar when approaching party. Thank you and have a good night, everyone.
Thank you today.
Thank you so much, Mas Gery. Jumpa lagi.
Have a good day, sir.
Primary threats for this evening will be pilot complacency as well as the tight airspace that we are flying into, as well as the complexity of the taxiway at Singapore, which, you know, as we see here, this is rather complex, to say the least, and pilot fatigue as well, considering that I'm pretty much half awake at this stage of day. Considering that I've just went back home from work. Does any of those, do you have any questions, comments or concerns, Cynthia? No? That should complete the arrival briefing. We'll inform Laura as well that we are approaching our TOD. Hi Laura, just want to let you know that we will be starting our initial descent to Singapore momentarily. Can you please prepare the cabin for arrival? Thank you. Positive rate, hello, what do you use for the statistics at the top? Welcome on board, Positive rate, I hope you are enjoying the live stream so far. For the statistics on top, the overlay that is, I'm using Fly Live Studios, that is. It's a freeware software. I think it's available from flylivestudios.weebly.com or something, that's their website. Which, you know, you can put the overlay into OBS or what's the other streaming platform that YouTubers or streamers usually use. It's like basically the lighter version of OBS, I can't really recall the name. But yeah, I usually use OBS. So it's an overlay that you can put onto OBS, which connects to MSFS as well. Takes the telemetry data from the simulator and projects it onto your OBS stream. Then obviously you can connect to YouTube or Twitch, depending on where you are streaming. Wow, 833 minutes of delay. I wonder what uses in the ATC page. Well, the timing of the simulator here, it's not necessarily live. If it's live, then it'll be like 10 PM now in Singapore, and I'm not really interested in doing night flying today. We've done night flying in the previous live stream from New Delhi to Jakarta, so yeah, we are doing a daytime flight this in the stream. But what did it say? I can't even remember. Let's just check together. So on the ATSU page, on the AOC menu, as usual, received messages are ops. Yeah. Assign as applicable. Will not need to use that. Let's just say that we are in some sort of time machine. Static by for the checklist should be somewhere around there. There we go. Right, moving into Singapore radar now.
7 with speed 180 knots.
Go.
Maintain till 8 mile final.
180 until 8 miles final, Singapore 967.
Singapore 5576, speed 180 knots till 8 mile final. Thereafter 150 knots till 4 mile final.
180 at 8 mile after and therefore 150 at 4 mile after, Singapore 576.
Singapore radar, good evening, arc light 511 at level 360, inbound waypoint Paradise, walking 6361.
Singapore radar confirm, Jakarta transferred you over to me.
Jakarta is closing, and he told the traffic which are going to Singapore to contact you when approaching party.
Wonderful, standby.
Thank you. What's that?
Singapore 967, turn left heading 180, descend 3,000 feet, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
180, descend 3,000, clear ILS 20 right, Singapore 967.
Singapore 219, turn right heading 010.
Right heading 010,
Traffic.
Singapore 219.
Good afternoon, Singapore Radar.
Slow down.
Singapore 870 is now descending to 240.
Just go.
Singapore 807,
Decimal
Singapore
7,
radar,
super down.
Singapore report to Bravo, arrival, runway 20 right.
He's somewhere around there. There we go.
For report to Bravo, arrival.
A350, 900. That's this SIA A350 that
Singapore 519, turn right heading
the on left hand side a few moments ago. The Fox is a busy airspace, so we must listen carefully.
Singapore 5576, contact Singapore Tower 18.6.
Contact Tower 18.6, Singapore 576.
Singapore 519, descend 4,000 feet.
Confirm that's for Singapore 219.
Singapore 219, affirm descend 4,000 feet.
Okay, descend 4,000, Singapore 219.
Singapore 9067, at 8 miles, radius speed 150 knots, till 4 mile final.
We should have been receiving our
180 knots
descent
to 8
clearance
miles
and
final,
time down.
and maintain 150 knots to 4 miles, Singapore 967.
For the green dot now.
Report 844, cancel level 310, cancel altitude restriction.
310, cancel restriction on Poneglyph.
Singapore 219, turn left heading 170.
Left heading 170, Singapore 219.
Indonesia 205, turn left heading 230.
Turn left 230, Indonesia 205.
Air China 2455, descend to level 170.
He's busy.
Descend for level 170 for Air China 2455.
Just 204, confirm you want me to maintain flight level 160.
Descend 20, descend 204,
the green dot now.
level 130.
Descend 130, just 204.
Singapore 219, reduce speed 180 knots, still 8 mile final.
Reduce speed 180 knots, still 8 miles final, Singapore 219.
Singapore 967, contact Singapore Tower 118.6.
118.6.
Scooter 323, requesting early demand. Scooter 323, clear to Singapore, Lalu 1 Bravo, arrival, runway 20 right, when ready, descend flight level 160.
Lalu 1 Bravo, arrival, 20 right, and descend flight level 180, Scooter 323.
Singapore Ferry Singapore 187, descending Pacific level 321, in respect information on board.
I'll do.
Singapore 187, Singapore radar standby.
Indonesia 471.
Indonesia 471, descend and maintain flight
Just
level
wait.
030.
Patience is the name of the game, folks. He's busy. It's busy, folks.
Singapore 219, descend 3,000 feet to establish.
Direct ATCO of the Gok waypoint.
Standby. Singapore 219, descend 3,000 feet to establish.
Okay, descend 3,000 feet and call again establish Singapore 219.
Air China 2455, fly heading 040, descend to level 140.
Will definitely be radar factor for approach.
Fly heading 040, confirm.
Affirm.
Roger, heading 040, Air China 2455.
Indonesia 205, descend 5,000 feet.
Descend 5,000, Indonesia 205.
Delta Asia 204, descend 4,000 feet, change 1008.
4,000 feet, just Asia 204.
Singapore 187, Singapore radar, identified, clear Singapore report to Bravo, arrival, runway 20 right.
Thank you, clear to Singapore, report to Bravo, arrival, expect runway 20 right, Singapore 17.
Singapore 807, descend flight level 160, proceed direct Bitam.
Descend to 54160 and proceed direct Bitam, Singapore 807.
Flight 511 Singapore radar, clear Singapore report to Bravo, arrival runway 20 right.
Cleared Singapore, report to Bravo, arrival runway 20 right, and we have approach and Foxtrot on board for our flight 511.
Flight 511, roger, descend now for level 250.
Descend now level 250, our flight 511. Alright, that gives our initial descent clearance on a steep descent, folks.
Stand by. Singapore 966, contact, question monitor 122.8 clear.
128, Singapore 9, good night.
Singapore 219 at 8 miles, reduce speed 150 knots, still 4 mile final.
Roger, 8 miles, reduce speed to 150 till 8 miles final. Singapore 219, confirm.
Whoa.
Singapore 219 negative 180 knots, still 8 mile final. Thereafter, 150 knots, still 4 mile final.
Roger, 180 to 8 miles final and 150 to 4 miles final, Singapore 219.
Brakes are out. Yeah.
Asia 204, speed 220 knots.
Whoa, that's insane.
Speed 220 knots, just Asia 204.
No. That's too much. 4,000 will do. 4,000 feet per minute will do. There we go. Cross tidal.
Whiskey Tango, downwind 21, later.
Whiskey Tango, roger number 1.
Number 1, Whiskey Tango.
Singapore 219, contact Singapore Tower 118.6.
Contact Singapore Tower 118.6, Singapore 219. Good day.
Jetstar Asia 204, turn right heading 020.
Riding 020, Jetstar Asia 204.
And Asia 205, descend 3,000 feet on present heading, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
Descend 3,000, clear ILS approach through 0 right, Indonesia 205.
Singapore now present.
Stand by.
Folks, I think we have some issue with the fly life duties. Let's try to restart that.
187, descend to flight level 2, descend to flight level 170.
Descend flight level 170, Singapore 170.
There you go. Should be working now. There we go. Much better.
204, descend 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000, Jetstar 204.
China 2455, descend 4,000 feet, KNH 1008.
Descend 4,000 feet, KNH 1008 for China 2455.
China 2455, turn left heading 330.
Turn left heading 330 for China 2455.
Singapore 807, descend 7,000 feet, KNH 1008.
Descend 7,000 feet, KNH 1008, Singapore 807.
Singapore 219, contact Singapore Tower 18.6. Now Whiskey Tango, surface wind 160 degrees 7 knots, runway 21, clear to land.
Land 21, Whiskey Tango.
Singapore Center, very good evening, Singapore 912, passing 2000.
We're down to 250 knots for now.
Singapore 9012, stand by. Total 972, monitor 122.8. Jetstar Asia 204, turn left heading 250.
Left heading 250, Jetstar Asia 204.
Singapore 912 identified. Climb to 6,000 feet, cancel speed restriction.
Climb 6,000 feet, not speed restriction, Singapore 912.
Got approach 124.
205, contact Singapore, approach 124.6.
124.6.
124.6, Indonesia 205.
And Singapore radar, arc line 511 requesting lower, please.
Flight 211, descend to flight level, descend to 10,000 feet, KNH 1008.
Descend to 10,000 feet and the local gauge is 1008 for arc light 511. 0,000.
Singapore ada hello, Suya on ready for descent.
Use over descent for now and level off.
Approach 124.6.
Approach 124.6, just Asia 204.
China 2455, contact Singapore, approach 124.6.
Contact Singapore, approach 124.6, Singapore ada Sriwijaya 124 descent.
Radar 121 Singapore radar, descend to flight level 160, check Singapore, report to Bravo, arrival, runway 20 right.
Cell 160, runway 20 right, Sriwijaya 1.
Singapore 9012, contact Singapore, approach 124.6.
Approach 124.624.912.
Singapore 807, contact Singapore, approach 124.6.
Contact 124.6, Singapore 807, have a good day.
Singapore 187, reach
now friend.
request low. Singapore 187, stand by for lower. Singapore 187.
Singapore radar, Singapore 957.
Singapore 957, Singapore radar, check Singapore, report to Bravo, arrival, runway 20 right.
Singapore to Bravo 20 right, Singapore 957.
Singapore radar, enter entry to descent to flight level 240. Line 3832, Singapore radar, check Singapore, report to Bravo, arrival, runway 20 right.
Vector Singapore just beneath that cloud layer.
Line enter entry 2. Flight 541, contact Singapore, approach 124.6.
Contacting Singapore, approach 124.6 for arc light 511. Thank you.
Passenger 204, continue approach runway 20 right. Continue approach runway 20 right. Any speed restriction, sir?
Singapore radar, good evening. Arc light 511 at flight level 190, descending to 10,000 feet, repath to Bravo, arrival, expecting runway 20 right. We have information, Golf on board.
Okay, 511 Singapore approach, good evening, continue descent 10,000 feet.
Continue descent 10,000 feet for arc light 511. Alright.
China 2455, turn left heading 230, clear airless approach runway 20 right. Roger, turn left heading 230 and clear airless approach.
ATCOs Lalu in the Air China 747-8.
Indonesia 205, turn left heading 110.
Left 110, Indonesia 205.
China 2455, descend 3,000 feet. Descend 3,000 feet, China 2455. Passenger 204, surface wind 10, correction 150 degrees 7 knots, runway 20 right, clear to land. 20 right, clear to land, just Passenger 204.
Inbound the Batam VOR now. Oh no, not necessarily.
Continue left turn heading 040.
This is
Left turn 040, Indonesia 205.
arm of the LS. The Charlie Hotel will be the identifier by the looks of it. See it there. We will be requesting stand 462 if possible. 462.
Singapore radar, Singapore 957.
That's your profile. managed descent. Brakes back in.
Singapore 57, Singapore approach.
Just barely on the green dot there. And there goes the island of Batam, which has this massive runway. There we go, Batam International Airport, Hagnadip International Airport, that is. 1008 sets, a bit choppy on the weather. Bells can come on now. QNH 1008 passing 12,600 feet, packed on 1 and 2 and 3. Approach checklist please. Barrel ref 1008 sets, seatbelts on, minimums 253 feet.
957, you're on the wrong frequency, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
Minimums 253 feet, auto brakes low, engine mode selector is on, normal approach checklist is complete. There's a traffic just right next to us, by the looks of it, according to TCAS.
Singapore 807, proceed direct B-pop.
Singapore 807, proceed direct B-pop.
Indonesia 205, turn left heading 020.
Activate approach phase now.
020, Indonesia 205.
Singapore 187, descend 11,000 feet, QNH 1008. Singapore 187, Singapore approach.
Almost there, Shellman.
Passenger 204 vacating Whiskey 7.
Passenger 204 vacate Whiskey 7, turn right Whiskey.
Whiskey 7, turn right Whiskey, Passenger 204.
Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing.
901 to retire.
Singapore 901 to stand by.
Pause the music for landing. And Singapore radar arc light 511 requesting lower.
Arc light 511, descend 8,000 feet.
Descend 8,000 feet for arc light 511. 8,000 we go.
Singapore 807, descend 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet, Singapore 807.
Singapore
187, Singapore approach. Singapore 187, Singapore approach. Singapore approach, Singapore 187. Singapore 187, Singapore approach, descend 11,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Roger, thank you.
Response 008, Singapore 187.
We are now beginning our final
Passenger 204 requesting frequency change to ground.
electronic devices.
Passenger 204, apologies. Contact Singapore ground 124.3.
1243, Passenger
124.3 is their frequency.
Singapore 957.
Will be landing shortly. For those with connecting flights,
124.3.
Singapore 957, Singapore approach, stand by.
Roger, thank you.
Understood, Captain.
Indonesia 205, turn left heading 320.
Turn left 320, Indonesia 205.
Singapore November 556.
Localize the runway to 0 right.
Ground just ran offline, fortunately.
Singapore November 556.
November 556, Singapore approach, good evening.
November 56, yeah, Charlie 152 flight from Selamat to you. Maintaining VFR at 2,500 feet, requesting joining instructions.
November 556, confirm you're airborne.
Affirm.
November 556, Roger, standby.
Air China 2455, service localizer, runway 20 right.
Air China 2455, surface wind 150 degrees 7 knots, only 20 right, clear line.
Runway 20 right, clear to land for Air China 2455.
Indonesia 205, turn left heading 230, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
I can see a lot of Tekong. I think that's the airport. Just down there.
Sheng. One with you, reaching 160. Sriwijaya 121, Singapore approach, good evening, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Sriwijaya 1.
Number 556, Singapore approach, orbit over East Pulau Ubin.
What is Pulau Ubin, November 556.
And Singapore radar, flight 5118 at 8,000 feet, requesting lower if possible.
5511, descend 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet for our flight 51. 4,000 we go. Be quite a steep one by the looks of it. Brakes, back out. But yeah, obviously the aircraft will not accept that. We are very low, just barely on the green dot speed, and we have the speed brakes extended.
Number 107 approaching 1000. Number 187,
Choppy.
Descend 7,000 feet. Descend 7,000, Singapore 187.
On profile. Flaps 1 please.
February 6, Abim. Singapore 435,
check flaps 1.
Triangle 1. November 556, Abim.
Number 556, just confirm where, report your current location.
Should be at 100 knots.
Singapore 435.
Number 45 negative, number 556.
November 556, at Victor Tango Kilo.
556, Roger.
Nixon.
Singapore approach Levin turret 32, maintaining flight level 170.
Enter 832 Singapore approach, good evening.
Tower 18.6.
757, continue descent, flight level 130, correction 140.
140, Singapore 957. Singapore approach Indonesia 205, fully established ILS runway 20 right.
Indonesia 205, contact Singapore, correction, Singapore Tower 118.6.
118.6, Indonesia 205.
Singapore 807, turn right heading 330.
Turn right heading 330, Singapore 807.
Singapore 807, apologies, climb 7,000 feet.
Is that for Singapore 807?
Singapore 807, A firm, climb 7,000 feet.
7,000 feet, no worries. Sejawatan dekat Selamat.
Flight 511, turn left heading 230, descend 3,000 feet, clear ILS approach runway 20, right?
Left 030, clear ILS approach runway 20 right for arc line 511 and descend to 3,000 feet.
Singapore approach, Singapore 961, good evening, with you approaching 160.
Singapore 961, Singapore approach.
SVJ 121, flight level 130, request lower.
Singapore 121, descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1008, SVJ 1.
China 2455, packet at Whiskey 6. China 2455, turn left, Whiskey, contact Singapore ground 124.3. Right, turn left, Whiskey, and contact Singapore ground 124.3 for Singapore, for China 2455. Thank you, sir.
Singapore 17, just overhead depot, do you want to maintain our heading?
Singapore 17, AFM, continue present heading, descend 4,000 feet.
4,000 present heading, Singapore 17. Slide enter at to request lower.
Enter 83 to descend via star 8,000 feet, QNH 1008.
8,000 feet, QNH 1008, slide enter at 32.
Which mode is?
Singapore 957, continue descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Just almost busted the MSA there, unfortunately. Singapore radar, arc line 511 established on the localized runway 20 right, we are 11 DME.
Okay, 511, connect Singapore Tower 118.6.
Singapore Tower 118.6 for arc line 511, thank you. Left 2 please. Well, block.
Indonesia 205, vacate whiskey 7, turn left whiskey.
Packet whiskey 7, turn left whiskey Indonesia 205.
Confirm this is ground frequency. Request switch to tower frequency, Cathay 734.
Singapore Tower, good evening, arc line 511 established on the localized runway 20 right, we are 8.7 DME.
Confirm we are clear to take off runway.
Arc 511, Singapore Tower, good evening, runway to the right, continue approach.
Continue approach 20 right for arc line 511.
Ready for departure.
Check.
Cathay 734.
Expecting 7 vacate.
Cleared for takeoff.
Singapore 45, confirm contact 1246.
Singapore 45, AFM, contact Singapore approach 124.6.
169.
300, just take it for now.
511, go around, I say again, go around, climb 3,000 feet, runway heading.
Sorry, was that for arc line 511?
Arc 511, AFM, climb 3,000 feet, 5 runway heading. Question, disregard, continue approach. Check it line.
Okay, continue approach arc line 511.
Just be advised there's a VFR traffic in front of you who is very incompetent.
Roger that. Thanks for the advisory. Gear down.
Fly, question, like 511, apologies, climb, question, go around, fly, runway heading, and climb to 4,000 feet.
Go around, fly, runway heading, climb to 4,000 feet for arc line 511. Alright folks, go around that is, fortunately. Mantoga, SRS, go around track.
511, turn right, heading 290.
Right heading 290 for arc line 511. Climb plus. Two 290. Oh.
Indonesia 205, contact Singapore to ground 124.3.
124.3, Indonesia 205, thank you.
Stu. this one.
Light 511, turn right heading 350, contact Singapore approach 124.6.
Turn right heading 350 and Singapore approach on 124.6 for arc light 511. 350. Singapore approach, good evening, arc light 511 at 4,000 feet on a heading of 350, going around from runway 20 right.
Singapore radar, Singapore 187, are we clear for the ILS 0 right?
Singapore 187, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
Thank you, we're clear for the ILS approach runway 20 right, Singapore 187.
Singapore 187, contact Singapore arrival 119.3 on final runway 20 right. Singapore 187, contact Singapore arrival 119.3.
119 Singapore 187.
Singapore 807, contact Singapore arrival 119.3.
This is getting intense, folks. Goodness me.
Type 511, contact Singapore arrival 119.3.
Singapore radar 119.3 for arc light 511. Everyone's being transferred off.
Singapore 187, Singapore arrival, how do you read now?
Identified by Foong, thank you, and we are now on location runway 20 right.
Singapore 187, roger, descend to 2,500 feet and reduce speed 180 knots, maintain till 8 mile final.
Descend on 2,500 feet and reduce second speed for Singapore 187.
Singapore 187, 180 knots till 8 mile final.
And maintaining 180 knots until 8 miles final, Singapore 187.
Singapore 807 is now at 7,000 feet, heading 00.
Singapore 807, Singapore arrival, turn right heading 140, descend to 4,000 feet.
Turn right heading 140, descend to 4,000 feet.
Singapore arrival, good evening, arc light 511 at 4,000 feet on a heading of 350, going around from runway 20 right.
Light 511, Singapore arrival, maintain 4,000 feet, turn right heading 070, expect vectors, runway 20 right.
Right heading 070, maintain 4,000 feet, expect vectors for runway 20 right.
9832, Singapore arrival. 9832, fly, maintain 8,000 feet, fly heading...
The weather's pretty choppy here, by the looks of it. As you can see, the aircraft is being, wobbled around.
Singapore 957, Singapore arrival, descend to 7,000 feet, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180, Singapore 957.
Singapore 807, turn right heading 190, descend to 2,500
This is pretty... My goodness, our landing gear is still down.
Singapore 807, if turn right heading 190, descend to 2,500 feet.
Oh my lord.
2,500, Singapore 957.
Singapore 187, maintain 150 knots till 4 mile final, contact Singapore Tower 118.6.
Maintain 150 knots until 4 mile final and...
Yeah, those would have caused of the fuel.
Can I confirm 118.6?
118.6 for Singapore 187.
118.6. Again, tower that is...
5.1, reduce speed 180 knots, maintain till 8 mile final.
180 knots until 8 mile final for arc light 511. 180.
Singapore 807, turn right heading 230 to establish.
186. Yep, got it.
Singapore 07, Singapore arrival. Singapore 07, low for just go ahead.
Laps 2 for now.
7, turn right heading 230 to establish localizer, runway 20 right. Turn right heading 230 until establish, runway 20 right. Park light 511, turn right heading 100.
Right heading 100, park light 511. 100.
Singapore 957, descend to 5,000 feet. Singapore 957 coming broken, descend to 5,000 feet.
5,000, Singapore 957.
Singapore 957, turn right heading 240.
20 right.
240, Singapore 957.
Fly inter A32, reduce speed 180 knots, maintain to 8 knots final.
180 knots, maintain to 8 knots, final, line inter A32.
Almost there, folks.
A32, descend to 6,000 feet, turn right heading 050.
You're almost there.
050, line inter A32.
Singapore arrival, Singapore 961, refute 9,000 feet, heading 005.
Singapore 961, Singapore arrival, descend to 8,000 feet initially, crash and maintain 9,000 feet and reduce speed 200 knots.
Maintain 9,000 feet and reduce speed 200 knots, Singapore 961.
Flying over Johor, by the looks of it now.
Light 511, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180, park light 511. 180, we go.
Singapore 961, turn right heading 090.
Right, 090, Singapore 961.
DME.
Driver, good evening, Singapore 965, traffic 501 for 100. Singapore 965, Singapore,
Because the airports.
descend to 10,000 feet, reduce speed to 20 knots. Reduce speed to 0 for descend 10,000 feet, Singapore 965. Singapore 957, request to indicate airspeed.
Yeah, 30, Singapore.
Locks alive.
Singapore 957, roger, maintain 220 knots, sir.
Maintain 30, Singapore 957.
Arc light 511, request ILS clearance.
Light 511, descend to 2,500 feet and clear localizer runway 20 right.
Descend to 2,500 feet and clear out localizer runway 20 right for arc light 511.
Singapore 807, clear ILS approach runway 20 right, reduce speed 150 knots, maintain till 4 mile final.
180 till 8. Come on, folks, we are almost there.
Singapore 807, confirm maintain 150 knots until 4 mile final.
Under 4 mile final, Singapore 870.
Singapore 807, contact tower 118.6.
Tower 118.6 today.
Today. Line inter A32, turn right heading 110.
Right heading 110, line inter A32.
Singapore 961, descend to 7,000 feet, turn left heading 270.
Descend 7,000 feet, turn left heading 0270, Singapore 961.
Arc light 511, establish on the localizer 20 right, we are 13 DME.
Light 511, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
Clear ILS approach 20 right for arc light 511.
Singapore 965, descend to 8,000 feet, fly heading 360.
Maintain 13,500.
Fly heading 360, descend 8,000, Singapore 965.
Back to 4,000.
13,500.
Line inter A32, descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 feet, line inter A32.
6 climb and maintain flight level 240.
Singapore 957, descend to 2,500 feet.
2,500, Singapore 957.
We are on flaps 2 already, but looks of it.
Into light Inter 832, turn right, heading 180.
Right, heading 180, and Inter 832.
150 till 4, wasn't it?
Singapore arrival, good evening. Singapore 141, descending 11,000 feet, heading 09.
Wow, the weather's very choppy.
Arrival, descend to 11,000 feet, flight heading 090.
Heading 090, descend for 1,000, Singapore
150.
Okay, 511 and maintain 150 knots till 4 mile final. Contact Singapore Tower 118.6.
150 until 4 mile final, Singapore Tower on 118.6 for our flight 511. Thank you.
Right, Singapore 961, descend to 5,000 feet, turn.
Back with Tower, folks. Singapore Tower, hello again. Arc Flight 511 established on the localizer runway 20 right for the second attempt, 6.5 DAV.
Flight 511, Singapore Tower, good evening again, runway 20 right, continue approach.
Continue approach, runway 20 right for Arc Flight 511. Five miles, gears coming down. Up 3. Laps full. Landing checklist is complete. Memo landing no blue. Sorry, landing checklist, memo landing no blue, landing checklist is complete. Manage speed. Fingers crossed we will not experience any sort of lag.
Singapore just have a big whiskey 8 taxi designer. Flight 511, surface wind 140 degrees 7 knots, expect late landing clearance.
1,000.
Expecting late landing clearance for Arc Light 511. 1,000 to go. They'll vacate Whiskey 6 or Whiskey 7 and expect 300 I suppose the remote apron.
Flight 511, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20 right for Arc Light 511. Disconnecting autopilot F control. Hello? Wait, what? I can't disconnect the AP. That is so strange.
100 above.
Oh lord.
Minimum.
Continue. Oh my lord, the lag spike is back, ladies and gentlemen.
100.
Singapore 957, Singapore Tower, good evening, runway 20 right, continue approach.
Oh, still laggy. Sorry folks. Spoilers. Oh. Yeah, that's just insane. Whoa. Decelerating. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Left 511, vacate left on whiskey. Question, vacate right on whiskey.
Yeah, we'll try to make it on Whiskey for Arc Light 511. Apologies, we are experiencing lag here, very laggy. Sorry. Alright. Down we go. That was insane, folks. We even drifted off the runway, unfortunately. definitely need to
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Singapore. We hope you enjoyed your flight with Rianto
clear up
Company
some.
Flight 511 from Jakarta. Did you know that
Oh
Singapore is
Lord,
home to
not
the
again.
world's first night zoo? Also, the city is famous for its hawker centers, where you can find a variety of delicious local dishes. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of
Japan 957, so between 140 degrees 7 knots, runway 2 direct lane.
with us today. The local time in Singapore
And
is
Singapore Tower, can we
1:37
take stand for 634 arc light 511?
Like 511, we don't have a stand, but the question we do not have that particular stand. You may taxi Victor 8, left on Victor, stand of choice.
Alright, Victor 8, Victor, then stand of choice for arc light 511. Thank you. Stop here for a moment. That was insane. Just checking if we are past the whole short line. We are.
240 Singapore Tower, good evening. Push back approve face north.
Oh my goodness, the lag. This is even worse than Jakarta. I mean, the lag that is. Yeah, this is also the perks of running MSFS on a mid-spec PC, I suppose. Or laptop. Not a PC. Victor 8. Victor... That's Victor 13. Where is Victor 8?
Alpha 511, I require you to taxi due to arrival.
I'm just trying to figure out where Victor 8 is, sorry, for Arclight 588.
Like 511, Victor 8 is just right in front of you. Then you can turn left onto the taxi way, then after that to the stand of choice.
Alright, straight ahead, and then stand of choice, 5 Victor for Arclight 511. Thank you. Ah, goodness.
Singapore 957, BQ 7, turn left whiskey.
This is insane. We'll just take one of the, what's it called, the, main terminal gates. Because that to standby. My lord. Ah, this is just pain. Yeah, perhaps I really need to lower down the graphics settings again. This is on medium graphics settings currently now, folks. Oh lord.
Singapore 957.
Starting off the APU. Ropes can come off. How if we disconnect from VATSIM for a moment? Will it increase the FPS? Not really. It does, funnily enough. Just some slight points there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Singapore Changi International Airport. Hope you are enjoying the flight so far. Now, apologies for the insane lag that we experienced on arrival. Again, that's just my laptop's limitations. By the looks of it. Is firing up. Yeah, we'll just take the next stand, shall we? Alpha 2, that'll be.
Hello, good evening, Singapore 65, let's do 0 right, above Fido. Singapore 95, Singapore Tower, good evening, right to the right, continue approach. Continue to the right, Singapore 65.
FD and LS can be switched off.
Come on. 65 with the speed 152, not still for more final.
CPU's running. That's insane. Cabin crew disarm slides indoors, please.
Okay, Captain. All doors in flight and cross-check.
Folks, the FPS is back, funnily enough. Their frame rates are back. Oh no, they are not. They are not back. Stand Alpha 2.
Number 96, flight of 0 degrees 7 knots, strong to the right, to the lane. To the left, to the right, Singapore 95.
APU is not available. Just stop here. This is just half braking there, but because we are so laggy, MSFS thought that it was full brake application. Up chrono 2 hours, about 10 minutes of extra time in the air there. Thanks to the go round. Oh, you bleed now on. Goodness me! Just come off from VATSIM for now, I suppose. Yeah, slightly better. You bleed. Shutting down engines 1 and 2. Oh, sorry, we haven't even done the after landing checks. So, after landing checks, radar and predictive wind shear is off. They are off. After landing checks complete, we can power down the aircraft now. Right, beacon off, belts off, no smoking off. Fuel pumps off. That GPU. Parking checklist, folks. Parking brakes are chucked, set engines off, wing lights off, fuel pumps are off. Shutdown checklist is complete. Set the chocks first, obviously. Should be somewhere around here. Phoenix ground services. Fortunately, oh, they are already connected. Unfortunately, I had to disconnect from VATSIM there, folks, considering that the lag is insane here. You know what? Try to see, fiddle with the settings, graphical settings even more. Go back to 50. These were my previous settings that I used before my laptop was sent for repair a few weeks ago. Doesn't affect much, unfortunately. But nonetheless, we've made it safely to Singapore, ladies and gentlemen, although we veered off the runway there momentarily. Yeah, unfortunately, again, the frame rate is not necessarily the best, as you can see, which made us had to disconnect from VATSIM. You know what, let's try to reconnect. I'm just so curious at this stage.
Service squad 0171, Singapore 285.
Singapore 285 report.
Strange. Doesn't affect anything much. Alright folks, as we are terminating here, I think we can slowly start to wrap up this evening's live stream. If you folks still want to continue flying with Aldo, he's currently heading to Bali after this for the second leg in this evening's group flight. So yeah, you can check out his channel to see the perspective of the return leg.
Tower, Scooter 323, email final runway 20.
It's not the return leg, sorry, the second leg to Bali, that is. In case that you are leaving us now, folks, please kindly hit the like button, share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat, and if you haven't done so, please also subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel. Free. And also don't forget to hit the bell button just right next to it so you will not miss any future contents that we will make. On the other hand, if you want to support us financially, you can also head over to our Sushi Pass page at www.sushipass.com/AbelJetsGroup, or alternatively you can also scan the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream, and any source of financial donation is highly appreciated.
Singapore 186, contact departure.
On the other hand, I would now like to deliver my credits to the awesome VATSIM ATCOs, Air Traffic Control Officers from Indonesia VACC and Singapore VACC, namely Muhammad Arif, Jose Zavieres, Nick, Johan Winarto, Gery Kurniawan, Rianto, James Sheng, Foong Wen Wei, Jirad Lim, Lucas Heng, and Isaac Tan. Thank you very much for the outstanding ATC service as usual. On the other hand, I would also like to thank members of this evening's group flight, which is quite a lot actually. Namely, try to do this, folks. 1704414, Rendi Pratama, Kevin Chu, Hector, Marshano, Alexander Darren, Chrisnanda, Dharma, Gita, Ethan, Wang, Sheng, Lalu, Nataniel Sasputra, 1843139, Aditya B, Levin, Hayden Ho, Quek Bing En, Simon, Geoff, Rendi Pratama, Bima Hardianto, and Kurniawan. thank you very much for joining in this evening's group flights. Looking forward for our next journeys in the skies together. Mas Lalu, hola! Good evening, first officer, Captain. Cap Lalu, sorry. Good evening, Cap Lalu. Hope you're enjoying this live stream so far, and thank you very much for flying alongside us this evening as usual.
Approve facing north 285.
Japan 110 Alpha 21 Taxi Whiskey, Victor 9, Victor 11.
Taxi Whiskey, Victor 9, Victor 11, and Alpha 21, Singapore 141.
I'll do. See what's his call sign for his next leg. Just try to beat you around. Singapore 188, that is.
Sir, good evening. I don't report to 01, final 20 right.
Edinburgh to Squadron 4201, Singapore Tower, good evening. Runway 20 right, continue approach.
Continue approach, I don't report to 01.
Alright folks, as the boarding is almost complete now, let's dismiss Laura and her crewmates for today. Hi Laura, just want to let you know that you've done an amazing job with your crewmates this evening. Thank you very much for your guys' hard work, and I'm looking forward for our next journeys in the skies together. Until that time comes, stay safe and take care.
Scooter 323, vacate Whiskey 7, turn left Whiskey.
Whiskey 7, turn left Whiskey, Scooter 323.
Wahai Sang Garuda, atas nama segenap bangsa Nusa Antara, tanah air tumpah darah, tanah kami lahir, hidup dan tumbuh dalam kebinekaan yang indah.
Edinburgh 420, 123, 1000 degrees north, runway 20 right to the left.
Runway 20 right, left land.
Unfortunately, even SayIntentions is laggy now. Laura is saying something, but it could not be transcribed into voice, unfortunately.
Stand Charlie 19 via Whiskey, Quebec.
Well folks, with that I think we can conclude this evening's live stream. Again, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. I hope to see you guys again in the next future episodes of our live streams in Microsoft Flight Simulator and VATSIM. This is Freezing Falcon from Abel Jets Virtual Group signing out. Thank you very much for keeping our dreams aloft, and we shall see you guys in the skies, hopefully in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Changi Tower, very good evening, Singapore 180 Henry.
Singapore 188, Singapore Tower.
Yes, and Alpha 19 requesting clearance to Kuala Valley, stand about 390 information Oscar on board, there's a copy, sir.
Singapore 188, standby ATC clearance number 1.
Singapore 180.
It all started with a dream to connect the world, bring people closer together, as well as to diversify and unite the virtual skies. The day dawned crisp and clear at Honolulu International Airport. a maiden flight was going to take action.
Honolulu delivery, Abel 100 at seating 01, with information Alpha requesting IFR clearance to Hilo. Abel 100, Honolulu delivery, you are cleared to Hilo via Pale 3 departure, runway 04 left, squawk 1112.
Hilo ground, Abel Link 221, ready to taxi.
Abel Link 221, taxi Link point runway 26 via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to Link point runway 26 via Echo Alpha, Abel Link 221.
Abel 100, wind 22 degrees at 5 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 right, Abel 100.
Our founders have their legacy etched upon the horizon. Gaining wisdom from the past, it was then time for the next generations to put their own footprints and leave their legacy in the virtual skies. A new era was about to begin.
from all of us in flight simulation communities.
We are wishing Abel Jets Group
happy 10th anniversary.
Happy 10th anniversary.
Thank you for keeping our dreams aloft. Here's to another 10 years of making progress to connect the world. To the skies, stars, and what lie above all of them. Our real journey has just